What's sippin', homies? Thank you guys so much for the love and the support over these past couple months. Well, not even a couple months. It's like 4 months now. But I promised you guys I'll be taking you guys along with the journey as everything happened to where we rebuild to where we're at now. So this video has actually been a long time coming. This is what I'm calling the moving day video, essentially. After everything happened with the fires, we went to an Airbnb for about a month, and then we're in a hotel for about 3 weeks, and now we're in our rental home now. So again, I decided to just bring you guys along with this journey, show you what we got into, and as we played a waiting game essentially for the rebuild to happen in Altadena. So again, if this is the first time you're joining us, thank you so much for checking us out, checking out our stories, and if you've been following along, your support means absolutely the world to us. Please like, subscribe, do all that stuff the UB2 people say, and let's get this video started. Love y'all. All right, so we're getting ready to get up out of the Airbnb. But yeah, this is where we were for the past month. So now that it's somewhat picked up, I mean, it was cool. You know, it was fun. This is the crib. I had a kitchen. It was cozy for 5 people. But, you know, for all intents and purposes, it worked. It was good. So Squish had a room that was right here. It's like it never happened. And so it was cool. So shout out to 211 for helping us out with this. The light never worked, but it's all good. And then the living room. And then even then, my folks had their own room in here too. Let's see, the man's in here too still. And there was a bathroom in there. And this is our bathroom. So not too shabby. Not too shabby. So all in all, you know, we're grateful that we got to be in an Airbnb for a month. Didn't have to switch around. So now we're off to the hotel. So I'll see you guys over there. Here's our indoor pool that we had. Amy, did you ever get in the pool?
Never.
But this is pretty cool. I mean, home away from home for about 3 weeks or so. And we didn't record any of it. Probably should have, but the grills are there, nice and clean. And then over in this area is pits. Yeah, look really cool. So, I mean, I'd be lying if I said that this place was bad. It just was just a hotel, you know, for like 3 weeks. So, we had a good time. We had friends over here. We hung out in this general area. And then, we'll go back inside. But, ooh, door almost killed me. But it was pretty cool. Have like conference rooms and Home2 Suites. Conference rooms down there. And then we actually, the lobby area. Many breakfasts spent over here. And this is, and again, I don't know if all of the Hiltons that got hooked up essentially had this, but this is a cool thing to check on a daily basis was what we call the fire relief, where we got lots of good stuff right here. And these are actually Amy's favorite cookies that they're provided on the daily. What do you mean no? But, and then the breakfast area that they have over here. Fresh waffles. And more importantly, yeah, coffee on deck, 24 hours a day, hot water and fresh tea. So this is a cool place to be. And then we go up to the room, which I'll see you when we get up there. So this is our suite. Going into our suite. Oh yeah, look at that. Penthouse Suite 206. So you have to excuse the mess, but we're getting ready to go to our new home. So moving day is finally here. They got a nice size fridge. Got, you know, a little freezer, little kitchenette, and then microwave, which came in clutch. And then we just kind of put everything everywhere, pretty much. And then all of our bags were packing up. Pretty much we never really unpacked. And then this was Squish's bed.
And you know what? I'm gonna say I'm pretty excited the most part because I have my own space now. I don't gotta be close to him every day.
Well, that's fine. What's funny is no one even said that you're going with us. So yeah, there's our TV, and then this is our closet area where, you know, we had a couple stuff hanging right here. And then this is my side of the bed. Yeah, so
Okay, pretty fire.
we had a cool little view of the parking lot. But at night it did get like stupid busy over here too. So this was great, man. And I can't, this is the Home2 Suites in Montebello. The staff was extraordinarily awesome. They made the stay, really much worth it. Like any request we had, they fulfilled. Not that we asked them much from them, but they were, to have that positive, upbeat attitude. There were swim teams that were coming in. Pretty much all walks of life from Altadena was in here. So it was so much fun. Again, it's a hotel, and nothing will really beat actually being at your home. So I think we're pretty excited to just go and unpack and then just call a place a home. So I'll have to go grab our other stuff right now. All right, we got the U-Haul and all the donations we collected. Let me throw my poop paper like that, bruh.
It's soft and squishy.
There's Annie, man. Much love to Annie for letting us store all our chingy, but yep, 2 months of donation collections. Thank you guys so very much. Yeah, and we still got more. But yep, that's my hoopty right here for the time being. So, all right, time to keep packing. Shout out to Blast, man. Look at Blast. There he is. But hell yeah, got his juice. But yeah, we just hit the second location. And U-Haul is packed. So now we just got to grab the stuff from the hotel. But I'm telling you, man, we've been super blessed with just a gang of stuff. I mean, in the grand scheme of putting it in a new place, it's probably not going to look like a lot. But in a 10-foot U-Haul, yeah, it's got some space to it. So, whew, I'm getting tired. But yeah, big days tomorrow. Want to make sure we get this done tonight and just get some rest and get at it tomorrow. So, whew, thank you guys. All right, this is it. Last stretch. We're officially cleaned up out of the hotel room. It's been a good room. I'm so grateful we were able to have this 3 weeks, never had to change rooms. And everything is packed up in our U-Haul, which we could actually see right outside the window. Right over there. So, yeah, you know what? The 3 weeks flew. And, yeah, we're ready to get our life started back. And there it is. Mirror check. So, super excited. We started a new chapter in our lives. New home. So, everything here is already packed up. So, yeah, we're ready. We're ready. So, let's get this move going. So thank you again, Home2 Suites. You guys are the bomb.com. The fact that Top Golf was like right there too was like just a plus to it. But man, we've stayed there before. I think we've said it at Home2, and the experiences have always been so dope. So thank you again, Home2. All right, let's go home. That was the first meal. Oh jeez Louise. Oh jeez. Wah wah wah. We're officially in our new pad. We're all moved in. I know we've been here since March, but it's taken a while for us to unpack, do all that stuff, and really start to make it feel like home. So now I'm so happy to take you inside. It's a really cool spot. I can't complain. Some of you guys may recognize this little guy. We got him at the LA County Fair. Ooh, probably I think before Squish was actually born. But he survived the Eaton Fire, so now he's hanging out with us at our new place. Here's my little spot that I like to sit on. Take a look-see at the neighborhood, and into the place we go. A very quiet neighborhood. I much love to Isa for probably the most important piece of art I've ever owned. Her watercolor version of our old place in Altadena. And everything we have here in the living room area is pretty much just reflective of everything. That's kind of our tribute to our place up that we lost. But this was when we were fortunate enough to meet the Dodger pitchers when they went over to the community center, and my folks just had a blast. And truth be told, I'm not really a Dodger fan, but it was so cool. They kind of made me a little fan because they were so happy, so upbeat. At the time we really needed them the most. And for everyone who sent cards and loves, we went ahead and framed those, and they're in there. And just some pictures of how life used to be, essentially. And here's our living room area. Probably my favorite room in the house, because I don't know, this couch came with the house, so it's free for us if we wanted to take it, and I might, because it's really comfortable. And it probably one of my favorite pictures I took when we were in Altadena was kind of hard to see with the glare, but it looks like Milo is kind of smiling, and so is Squish. And then after one rainy season we had, we actually have a little picture. So I know the glare is not the best, but over here. So here's where the magic happens as far as editing goes. This is my little editing station that I have here where all the vlogs are made. And I'm still trying to figure out what to put on this wall. So comfy chairs, again, much love to all our friends and family who blanketed us with what can I say? I'm getting tongue-tied already. Furniture, appliances, everything we needed to do to make this home our home. And we have our little kitchen. That's right here. So if you guys caught the last live stream, well, the only live stream I think we did from here, we did a quick walkthrough, and there's Milo going buck wild. And then just our little dining room table that we have right here. This is probably Amy's favorite part of the house over here, and this is our den area. So this is where we plan to be doing a lot more couch talks going on. Let me kick on the lights over here. So I've done a couple right here. I met up with my boy Pete, and if you guys need to check him out, y'all definitely need to check him out. But yeah, this is where we did it. And again, no house is complete without some Dino Nugget pillows. and of course, again, we're foodies, man. So football, not really food related, but our big loaf of bread. And then shout out to Jackie and George for the Duff beer. And then another pillow. So yeah, pretty much our area right here where we hang out when we have friends. And it's Squish's record player, courtesy of her Nina and Nina. She got Blink 182 going right here. And the only camera stuff that I was able to salvage from, or save I should say, from the fire itself that was already loaded, so I decided to grab it. And then our backyard area. So it's a little hard to see, so I'll go right here. But cool little area. And I hope to do a couple live streams while I'm cooking and barbecuing relatively soon. Got lots of roses to kind of keep us upbeat and happy. But I barbecue right there, as you can kind of see. Stuff on the ground. But yeah, so quiet days like this, and oh my god, this child of God just scared the living patoot out of me. And if you ask our Jurassic Chaos D, she says this is where I sleep. It's our Harry Potter closet that we have underneath here. So there is a room upstairs. Our bedroom's over right in the nook, but nothing really there to see other than a bed and a TV on our dresser, and no one really wants to see that from us. But all in all, we're super happy. We're super excited to continue making memories here with all of our friends. And for however long it'll take for us to finally do the rebuild up in Altadena. So all intents, purposes, I'm happy, I'm excited, just for what the future has in store for all of us. It's not a bad place to be living, especially we're comfortable and we're happy more than anything, and the whole family is together. So I know that was one of the updates of how everything went. So hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing all the places we stayed over the past couple months. Essentially, we've been here since March, and we've been super ecstatic for it. So again, thank you guys so much for just loving us. Thank you so much for checking in with us. Thank you so much for just everything you guys do to just support us as a family together. With Squish's graduation coming up, just one more reason to be excited, to just get amped up for, and then just one more thing to be optimistic for the future. So again, if this is the first time you're checking us out, again, thank you guys so much for just giving us the time to look through these videos. Please like, subscribe, share the story. I'll go ahead and I'll link the videos in case you're wondering why we got to this point. We were survivors of the Eaton Fire, and things could be worse, but we're super, super happy. So again, thank you guys so much for bearing with us. I'll do another update video as soon as we get back up to Altadena and show you the progress of what's going on. And we'll talk very soon. All right, guys. Love y'all. Bye.